Blue Protocol. It was pretty mid. I'm not gonna lie. Not that great of an experience, I'll say. I went into it with pretty low expectations to begin with already, and man, I was more disappointed than I thought I could be, honestly, about the game. For starters, there's no tutorial, and the game doesn't show you a lot of basic things. So it doesn't show you how to use your abilities. It doesn't show you any kind of animation canceling things. It doesn't show you how to parry or dodge or anything like that. You don't even learn that, actually. You just have to figure that out. Same thing with how they implemented the gliding system right now. First of all, they don't even give it to you. You have to go exploring to find the gliding system. And then once you find it, you have to equip it. And then after you equipped it, you have to go somewhere high up. And then from there, you can try flying. But what you're actually doing at that point is gliding, like in Genshin or whatever, when you press space in the air. It's until you hit the left click button again do you start flying. But then they don't even give you instructions on that either. They just you just start flying, and then you're just put into this Minecraft Elytra gliding simulator, which is but it feels not good either, is the thing. It feels weirdly clunky and a little I don't know. It doesn't feel good to fly in anyway. So that's with just the tutorial itself. And then there's the menus were so badly designed. I have a headache just thinking about my time trying to navigate them. Those menus were designed to waste as much of your time as possible. I swear. You would go into one menu and it would open up another menu which had tabs and tabs of things that you would have to read or click on or do, and there wouldn't be a claim all button to claim all of it. You would have to go through. If you had 5 different achievements done in one page, you'd have to click all of them, each of them, one at a time. Claim, 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 claim. So the menus waste a lot of your times too. But even past that, some menus weren't even available to you. I guess they were trying to do some kind of MMORPG thing where you would have to basically go out of your way to upgrade your equipment. But holy hell. I cannot believe how tedious that was, that you couldn't upgrade any of your equipment or gear unless you went to the NPC in the map, in the town, and physically talk to them so that you can open up the menu to start reforging your gear. You couldn't open the menu to upgrade your gear unless you went to them. This game somehow made me feel like I took reforge menus for granted. Having them in your escape menu, I took that for granted from games like WoWA or Star Rail. I didn't think such a basic thing was... It never occurred to me how much I took that kind of thing for granted. But yeah, that's just with the menu. But there's still more. There's still more about the game, by the way. When I was told that this game had a button that literally plays the game for you, nah, bro, nah. That's you know what my instant first reaction was? I thought this game suddenly became Cookie Clicker. That's the thought that went through my mind when I first heard that there's an auto battling feature in this game. So what now? The best players that are going to be playing this game are just going to be the ones that press the auto battle button and then they just sit there and then go AFK. Bro, you could literally just press the button and go to sleep. And you'll be grinding materials out with that. And it's not just about the fact that it's a auto battler and then you could go AFK, right? At a certain point, the auto battling feature was honestly better than us manually playing the game. Besides the fact that it was faster and more efficient, bro, it was more comfy, bro. What is that? I don't have to kill my fingers pressing 1, 2, 3, 4, Q, E, W, all this stuff. I don't have to click. I don't have to kill my left click all the time by spamming it all the time. I didn't have to do anything, bro. So it was more comfy to play. It was better to me to play on auto battling. That just didn't make sense to me. Why did they add this auto battling feature that literally plays better than you and plays it more comfy than you? You basically incentivized to not even play the game. Yeah, there's other things like how the movement, oh man, the movement doesn't feel good at all playing that game. It feels really clunky. Like every animation you do locks you in until you complete that animation. Then you can finally do another animation. It was so clunky. You could never dodge when you wanted to dodge. You would always be locked in to all your animations. That felt so bad to me. Your movement was also garbage. Like sprinting and dashing around didn't feel good. Walking around in the world did not feel good either, to be honest. Like you can't climb anything, so you're stuck to jumping or double jumping and using the mounts. Like it would. And then that brings me to my next point too. Like exploring the map itself felt so tedious. In a game that's supposed to encourage you to explore the map as much as possible, they really did make it as unappealing and unattractive as possible, I feel. They had a good thing going with this auto navigate feature they have, where you could click on a certain point of interest and then you would automatically navigate to it. But like half the time, that automatic navigation doesn't even work because it just tells you it's out of range or something, right? And then, even when it does work, it takes like the most inefficient route possible there. They really made it unattractive to go explore this map. And that's the other thing too. There really wasn't anything to explore. I don't know why they did this, but they ended up time gating most of the starting area. The amount of area they gave you to explore was so little. There was genuinely nothing to see. You would have the city, and then you would see like 10 minutes outside in the grass area, and that's it. And that's on top of, more and more complaints that, well, I can't comment on, but I've also read up on more and more comments, especially on the review section on Steam for this game. Like, people complaining about how miserable the story was, how bad the currency system is, how not well implemented the gacha system is in the game, and more general things about how the game is being run. And that takes me to like a very general statement I would say about this game. And this is probably the most offensive thing I can say about this game. I don't understand why this game has come out, and I don't see what its purpose is. And I don't think it's gonna do all that well. If I'm gonna be so blunt, I think this is gonna be another Tower Fantasy. I think this is gonna be a Tower Fantasy 2.0, but that could just be me. So yeah. If you ended up listening to me yap for a whole 10 minutes about this game, I appreciate it. Thanks for listening. Feel free to leave your opinion down in the comments below, and I'll happily read whatever people have to say about this game. But anyway, guys, on a more serious note, the Stella Sora livestream is going up tomorrow, guys. They're going to announce the release date of the game. It's gonna be November, bro. I know it. It's gonna be November. It has to be November. We're going to unleash Trekkers!